Imagine you're on your dream cruise, enjoying all the island has to offer when all of a sudden you realize you're close to missing your ship. You run like crazy down the docks, providing a free show for all the passengers on board, only to wave bon voyage as the sun sets on your cruise ship, sailing away without you on it. Congratulations, you've now just become a pier runner. It's an expensive but important lesson for you to learn. Here are my tips to help you not become my free entertainment. Your prep time to avoid this mishap actually starts the night before. Many people claim they don't know when to be back on board the ship, and honestly, I don't know how they could have missed it. You're supposed to be back on board at all aboard time. This is not the time for you to take a leisurely walk down the pier. This is a time when the crew will start to pull up the gangway off the pier and untie the ship. Be back on board before this time. The night before you dock, your wait staff will tell you what time the all-aboard time is. If you missed it, the cruise director will announce it at the show that night. And if that wasn't enough to help you remember, you can find the all-aboard time in your daily schedule either on your phone or in hard copy. Hard copies of the daily schedule will be delivered to your cabin. You may have to request delivery the night before, or you can get a hard copy at guest services. Plan to be on board at least an hour before the all-aboard time. Just in case that wasn't enough, the next day you'll hear "Wakey, wakey" over the intercom from the cruise director on the bridge. They'll also remind you of the all-aboard time as part of the daily announcements. Then, as you mosey down through the gangway off the ship, there's a huge clock right in front of the pier with the all-aboard time stated on it. And just in case you missed it from the other 6 ways that they reminded you about the all-aboard time, the crew will also quiz you on the all-aboard time as you leave the ship. And just in case you still don't get it, there's usually another clock on the dock with the all-aboard time stated on it. Find a way that works best for you to remember the all-aboard time. In the event that you're changing time zones, the crew will tell you to stay on ship time. I have a video about ship time, and I'll include that in the description below. So what happens if you actually miss the ship? From what I've heard, the crew will gather your belongings and have you pick them up at the pier. They can tell who's back on board and who isn't because of the manifesto that they keep for every port. You'll need your SeaPass or equivalent card to get on and off the ship. Once you scan your card through the reader, it will effectively sign you in and out of the cruise ship. If you miss the ship, you'll either have to make arrangements to meet the ship at the next port or fly home. This is something you'll have to address with the cruise line to see if they'll let you rejoin the ship at the next port. From what I heard, this may not be possible. All these costs will likely be coming out of your pocket, which can be expensive. You'll also have to make your own flight and hotel arrangements for the night, which can also be costly. So, what happens if you're on a ship-sponsored shore excursion? Most likely they'll hold the ship for you since it was beyond yours or the vendor's control to get back to the ship on time. They'll do this because they know exactly who is on the shore excursion, as you'll pick up your tickets on board the ship. Now, why won't the ship wait for others? Contrary to popular belief, they do have a schedule to keep. If they held the ship for everyone to come back on their own time, they wouldn't make it to the next port, which could cause even further delays. They also pay to dock at some of the ports, so they could be losing money if they don't dock on time. Moral of the story? Don't be that pier runner unless you want to be someone's free entertainment. So, want more cruise tips? Please subscribe to my channel and comment below if you have any pier runner stories. We would love to hear about them. And as always, bon voyage!